confidential tags represent a different type of ignore rule. With standard ignore rules, a message receives an ignore status but still exists in the user's email cloud. By changing the view by to all or ignore, it is possible to still find a message that has an ignore status in case one would want to manually match it or create a new record from it. When conditions are met for a confidential tag rule, a message is purged from the email cloud immediately. This means it is no longer in the email cloud and cannot be found or viewed and is not available for manual matching or for record creation. It is important when creating confidential tag rules to carefully choose the criteria so that an everyday message would still be matched. Pick a unique phrase or combination of words as a tag, such as purple ace or MME block, something that wouldn't normally be in an email message. And lastly, administrative users are the only ones that can create confidential tag rules, either for themselves or for the entire team active with Match My Email. So the form for a confidential tag looks like this, and it allows you to create rules with singular or complex criteria as follows. The confidential tag field is where you can designate an alphanumeric or multi-word tag. Tags are not case sensitive and can appear in the subject or body of an email. If left blank, then the criteria for purging relies on the address, direction, and scope. The next field you're going to see is address to ignore. This field can be used to designate a specific email address or email domain, which is everything after the @ symbol in an email address, that appears in the email header. If left blank, then the criteria for purging relies on the tag and scope and is not specific to an email address or domain. If you do fill in the address to ignore field with either an address or a domain, then you can decide if the purging of the message will occur when that person or group is in the from as the sender, the to as the recipient, or in any direction. And lastly, again, you can determine the scope. Administrators can designate the confidential tag rule to be just for themselves or to be in effect for all active Match My Email users. And then you would always want to click Save after the rule. So let's talk about how you actually find the form. When you're in Salesforce, you can actually go to the navigation menu and you're going to click on the web tab to log into the Match My Email account. When you do that, you will view your view of the cloud, and as an administrator, that might be an empty list. Over on the right, you're going to click the Settings gear and then click Control Panel. This is going to take you to the cPanel for the account. On the left menu, you're going to click on Ignores, and once this loads, you'll see at the top that you have an option for confidential tags. So click that option. Once the screen changes, click the New button, and that will then show you the confidential tag entry form. Simply fill in the fields as described previously, click Save, and that rule will be in place. If you have any questions, let us know. We're always available to help. Thanks for watching.